Well, everybody, I hope you can hear me. We're having some technical difficulties tonight. Hopefully, we got everything situated. I don't know. Just give me 1 second just to see if my side is good. Shane is having a little bit of technical difficulties right now. Look, I had a show the other day and I had some technical difficulties. So just bear with me. We shall see. I'm going to check it. You can hear me. Okay, we're good on my side. Okay, well, I'm going to bring in my special field correspondent, Shane Stodmiller. Hopefully, we can hear him, and we're going to be ready to go to talk about some Steelers football tonight. And I feel like I'm 20 years younger. Yeah, I'm going for a big, giant job that I don't even know about. But everybody, let's put together and let's welcome special field correspondent, Shane Stodmiller. Shane, how you doing?
Hey, can you hear me, Bubba?
I can hear you now.
Oh, good. So, hey, yeah, I had to use my phone. I don't understand. It was nice in the afternoon. I took my laptop out in the patio. Was working a little bit, and when I plug it back in the office, it's just not working. But I'll tell you what. Last night I had a show that went for an hour and 40 minutes. We're getting ready to jump off, and we had a gentleman who covers Clemson come on, and we went for another 45, 50 minutes. So,
oh my God, you're starting to feel like Mark from Steelers Nation Australia.
Yeah.
It's on like Donkey Kong.
Man.
Kelly, thanks for tuning in. There is a lot of Steelers stuff, man. Hey, Craig from Patton, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hello. Look, I had an interview the other day, and the internet kept beep-bopping about with the person I was interviewing, and that never happened before. They kept fading in and out every time I asked a question. So, Wednesday, it's all Steeler football, and there's a lot of Steeler stuff. And let's go with this stupid bullshit. I'm tired. I'm fed up. And I'm going to get your opinion. I'm sure we talked about. I know we talked about it numerous times. This Brandon Ayuk bullshit. I don't even care anymore. And I just saw something that they're looking at Lamb from the Cowboys. I saw a news article. Burns, what's up?
Hey, Burns, is he in YouTube? That's crazy.
He's in YouTube land. Yeah, I know it's crazy. I know. Hopefully he's subscribed. Everybody subscribe so we can get 125. We can get 150 before regular season. We're going to go live after some of the games. This weekend, I can't go live because I have another prior obligation Saturday, and I won't be around for that. But anyway, one more time.
Guys, I sent you a meme, and it was basically the guy from The Office where he goes in, he's like, you know what? I don't even care if I show up. Like, that's kind of the way and it had the Steelers and Brandon Ayuk, and I think that's kind of the way it is. Like, I don't think he really wants to play ball. I mean, how can you? I mean, 49ers don't want him.
I think he's trying to get the best deal he possibly can. He's probably just trying to string the 49ers on. And realistically, if he comes to Pittsburgh, no offense, George Pickens is going to fucking be crying a little bit. You know what I mean? In our offense, it's a one receiver. We got a whole bunch of people in committee. We're okay. I'm okay with that. Like, I seriously am, but I'm only, yep. I tell you what, George, me too. I was up, I was down, I was all around. And I don't want to give us nothing.
I don't think anybody cares at this point. Right. I think they're happy with what's available to them. As far as the Steelers roster goes, I mean, it's going to change and there's going to be some influx. But, I mean, would he be a great get? Yeah, I think he'd be a good get at the right price.
Yeah, at no trades, at no giving anything up. And, this offense with Arthur Smith, as we saw Friday night, I mean, as whatever we saw, we're not going to see a lot in preseason. Because actually, I don't know if you know this, the Buffalo Bills and the Steelers have joint practice.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Hopefully, fucking TJ Watt just looks at Josh Allen wrong and he shits his pants and he's got the shits for 19 weeks. I mean, I don't know.
He
I don't
could
know.
have
Hi,
got a
Tony.
bad case of Sheets hot dogs there, if in the same effect, right?
And you know what's funny? As we talk, Chase Claypool is on IR. Talk about a career of not a career. And his best year was with the Steelers in the jet sweep. That was his best year ever. That's bad, and it's just a shame. And I don't know where I can't remember where he was in the draft, and I can't remember who we could have got in place of him right offhand because I have to do Google and research and stuff like that. But what a bust! What a bust! Just as an NFL player. I hate to say
Hey,
this.
talk about a bust. I want to kick whoever scheduled the Pirates and the Steelers on the same day in the groin.
Well,
did you read about that?
No, I did not. What did they say?
So there's a Pirates game at 1.
Okay.
And then there's a Steelers game at 7. And, that kind of affects tailgating. If you're a big tailgater, I'm just saying, kind of.
Well, is that a home game?
I think that's September 14th. That's a home game, Well, September 14th is a backyard brawl, and that's the Pirates. And then Pitt plays.
Oh.
The same type of thing is happening on the 14th with the Pirates and the backyard brawl. So, but, that's a 3:30 kickoff. That's even worse. So I get it. I mean, 6 hours should be enough time, but still, it affects the tailgating, which affects the,
They're trying to do away with the tailgating anyway, and they have been trying for many, many years. Even when I was a season ticket holder,
right?
They started destroying buildings and putting up parking garages. Like when me and Burns used to go to the Triple Deuce, the Double Deuce, and we go in the back door, we do a couple shots, grab a 6-pack, and get a Pepe's hoagie on the way. I mean, and they tore it down, and it's parking lot now. So,
were they good subs?
Well, at that time it was $4.50. Now it's probably $8.50, probably. So we do have some people in the chat. Otis McCray, thank you for tuning in. We got some Steeler fans in the Facebook chat. Amanda Fairball, thank you so much. I mean, and Bettis's bar right now is no longer Bettis's bar. It's Conway, that country western guy.
Oh,
yeah, because Bettis sold his bar. I think it's either I don't know country music. It's not Luke Bryan, but it's one of those guys. Maybe somebody in the chat or in on the YouTube can let me know what Jerome sold his bar. They actually had the warmest beer ever. When I drank
Heinz Ward had one in Cranberry called Table 86, and I think about 2019 he got rid of that. So I think the bar business or restaurant business for a professional athlete's difficult unless you're like Mike Ditka or someone that
But you got to have good people running it because you're never going to be
that's
around.
just it. And then there's not much. You can't make much on a $10 burger. You know what I mean? No. Like what are you making? Not much. It's just hard. Overhead.
No.
So,
especially in Pittsburgh. So, I mean, there's not many places. I mean, we still are looking for the Christmas Spectacular. We are everybody on our Steelers Dynasty podcast that's in the Western Pennsylvania area and Steelers Nation Australia people. This is going to be huge, people. It's going to be a 4:30 Steeler game against the Ravens.
Hey, I have a cultural question, and I don't want to offend our friend across the pond, our down under friend Mark, but I have an unhealthy infatuation with Ray Gunn, the breakdancer. Did you watch that?
Oh, me too. I thought that was funny.
I can't get over it. Like, I literally, yesterday, my wife was having a bad day, not feeling too good.
He has to be a cult icon over in that country right now.
Oh my God! No, they hate her. They're filing a petition to make her pay back the Olympics cost. But I love her. I flopped on the floor twice in 48 hours. It just
it's just huge. I thought that was Gifford, man. I tell you what.
Oh, there's Mark. Yeah,
she had moves. And Benjamin Bennett, thank you for tuning in. John Bradley, Mark Benamati. We got some people tonight, people. Got your questions and comments. Bring them. We'll bring them to the masses. we're talking Steelers football, but we are talking a little bit of some stuff that we haven't, that's actually funny and cool. And yeah, I mean, I thought she looked like the Marion Center Stinger out there.
I know, like I literally want to just put on a green jacket and just pop and lock because she does stuff that normal people can do. She looks like somebody's mom is trying to embarrass their kids.
Yeah, like at a party.
And she's
they hear the music,
succeeding.
They hear the music, and then she starts going. Like
she's
tomorrow,
like, yeah, she does. And then she did her head. It looked like she had an earache, and she's just trying to rub that earache out. Like
every time that's on my social media, I watch it.
I can't
Mark says Mark hates her. He goes, I hate her.
I know. I knew if I brought it up, he would hate her.
So over there, they want to lynch her. They want to.
They don't. They're not happy. Mark will tell you. Like they're like, and they won't even show like her dancing. Like if I was trying to show someone at work, like, and it came up with like Sky News and like came with like they weren't showing anything other than other people doing breakdancing well.
Oh my God. Well, first off, they don't need breakdancing in the Olympics.
No, it's 2028. It's not going to be in there. It's Enough Olympic talk. It's over. I'm sorry. Back to the Steelers.
Well, Craig, none of us liked the new kickoff rules. No. I didn't like it last week, and I still don't like it.
It was cringe. It was like, it looked like midget or peewee football. You're trying to be safe. They either remove, or Tecmo,
yeah, Tecmo. It looked like Tecmo Bowl.
But everything was up the middle. Every return.
I'll get this. I'll get this one.
All right. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what made it so great.
We would have voted for you, Mark. We would have voted for you.
Mark should have went as a transgender. Then he could have actually maybe made the team and beat out Ray Gunn. That would have been.
Speaking of, I know Mark never. I saw this at work today. This fucking stupid ass fucking horror movie. Mark, it was a fucking killer fucking kangaroo that fucking killed people. It would box and then it would rip their heads off. And can't think of the name, but you'll have to look for it and you'll laugh your ass off. So you can have 6 drinks watching the breakdancer and 6 drinks watching a kangaroo kill people.
Are you sure it's not someone with a deformity down in Chambersville?
No. Speaking of Chambersville, they're opening up Sam's. Sam's Bar is going to open back up.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I mean, the economy around here is okay, but I mean, I don't know. The economy around here is crazy. I don't know. I'm wrapping my quarters to buy groceries. It's just ridiculous. But
well, you know what I'm excited for is like we might see the groundhog next February before we see Kamala Harris make a appearance in front of the press. So with interviews. So I don't know. Sam's going to have his tavern open up in Chambersville. That's good stuff.
Well, and also too, we got 2 weeks. This week and next week, there's a lot of ground the Steelers got to cover and put people into practice squad and actually get people where they need to be. And I believe, and I have an article, the winners of last week, the Steelers have winners. Here's what upsets me. And I'm a huge Steeler guy. Okay. But this guy here, Brendan Fanoka, never did anything for the goddamn Steelers, okay? They never used him to the best of his ability as a run stopper coming from the Chargers, okay? Now he is done for the season. Never getting an opportunity. Like I said before, and I keep saying this, the defensive line is actually the weakest part of this defense. Now you got Brendan Fanoka fucking gone. He's gone. Dean Lowry from the Packers, who they signed, hasn't practiced. If he has practiced, God bless America. But our defensive line is so weak. So what the Steelers did this week is they signed some fucking dude from the Ravens who's like 6'7" as an offensive lineman, as a tackle. Okay, he doesn't have a lot of experience, but you know what? You can make raw talent if you coach him right.
Mm-hmm.
But also, too, the rookie, Troy Fatulanoa, whatever the
Yeah.
He got hurt.
Oh, you're shitting me.
No, I am not shitting you. He is he's got an ACL or small knee encroachment in his knee. Now, I read an article where he was going to be the starter, okay? And Dan Moore and Broderick Jones was going to fight it out for the other tackle position. Now that's not going to happen because he's hurt.
Yeah,
So,
they just need that person to pivot.
I don't know how. I mean, I don't know what happened. I mean, you know, I shot the groundhog ass, Tanya. Oh, hey, thanks for popping in. Catch the replay, dear. Catch the replay. Oh, thanks for agreeing with me, Burns. Thank you. And if yins haven't liked the show yet, get it on. Yeah, well, we're trying. We're at 124. We've been here since March with the new format. It was 6 other shows that I called before. It was on the Triple B Experience. Now I split it. It's all Steelers Dynasty podcast. I actually put the show with Cordell Stewart on the other day.
I saw that.
I tried to shorten it, but I messed up and I got the whole friggin' show. So, and I'm, yeah. Yeah, I know. Well, that's because it was 22-12, 32-12, 22-0 in the first quarter when he pissed me off, Burns. And speaking of high school football real quick, I got to go to Marion Center tomorrow and watch practice and give a speech. So I'm going to go watch the younger people of tomorrow play football. Tell them to get an education because I don't think anybody from Marion Center ever went to Division II college football. So they're going to have to get a brain. You know what I mean? You got to have a brain nowadays. So Troy Pierce, thanks for tuning in. So Steelers, Bills, combined in practice. He plays Saturday night. We're going to look at some young talent. I'm going to have to watch the replay on the NFL Network because I'm not going to be able to watch it live because I'm going to a cancer show. But maybe we see Russell Wilson with one series. Do you think we'll see Russell Wilson for one series?
I don't think so. I mean, and guys, it's looking like Fields might be the guy.
No. It's not Nate Herbig as a center because I think Frazier might take that position.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, but I also heard that Beanie this week's not having a very good practice this week. But I thought he did very well. And I understand Mark. I was a little apprehensive on Peyton Wilson. Peyton Wilson led everybody last week in tackles. Yeah. So I overshot. And
Beanie was number 2 in tackles.
I got to give it to where I was wrong.
Yep, we were wrong.
And I was wrong, yes. I just saw a lot of missed tackles, but he was leading the team in tackles, and he's going to be a force. Danny Donahue, thanks for tuning in. Burns was at practice Sunday. He said Fields looks good. But not to be a starter, Shane.
How good, Burns?
How good, Burns? Who would you rather see start, Burns? Justin Fields or Russell Wilson? Well, let's hear your football expertise. But I think with this week, after this week, you're going to see a couple cuts.
Oh, absolutely.
Quez Watkins can be cut. Bye-bye. He can go.
Yeah.
Because I think Van Jefferson has made this team. I think Austin definitely has made this team.
What about Scotty Miller?
Maybe he makes his team because Roman Wilson is not in practice.
Wow.
Okay, we have another question. Do you think Kelly? I don't.
No,
I don't think
Kelly.
He should.
No, he won't play the whole game.
He should.
I
don't think he should.
No.
Him and McCormick beside each other was like 2 rhinos.
Man, it's
they just got to get cohesiveness.
They have nicknames: Be Vicious and Delicious. Man, it's just nasty.
Well, okay, here we go. Burns' answer right here, ladies and gentlemen. Steeler Dynasty podcast. I don't know if I'm going to like it. Justin Fields is here for the long run. Frazier will start day 1. Okay, but you didn't tell me who would start at quarterback.
I think he's
okay, brother.
Okay, Mark. We'll see you soon.
Okay, we'll see you. If you need us, send me something. I can hang for a little bit. I got to get some other stuff done. Oh, wait, the top 5 ray gun dance moves.
Yeah, I got it. I'll actually demonstrate because I've been practicing.
I could do the robot. I always could do the electric slide. Oh, wait. Burns come up with the answer. Uh-oh, here we go.
Okay.
Oh, wow, Burns. Come on. Come on. Okay, brother. I don't know, Burns. Not the first. No. I just can't. I just can't see it. Oh. I don't know. And you're 4 games, because you said 4 games he's going in.
I said 4 games, man.
Yeah. Yep.
Because I knew you'd laugh at that, and you'd really laugh if I thought Justin Fields was going to start game, but you never know.
Well, I'm trying to keep calm and peaceful here. I don't see him starting the first game. I see Russell Wilson getting 1 series Saturday against Buffalo.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what I see. Okay, Burns, I understand. Yes, I believe he's going to see some playing time. He's not going to start because they do have some packages. They have some packages.
Gas or make it to the outside.
I think he made it. Well, he probably did both. Both.
Afterburn.
But he's fast. But then you got, like I said, it all depends. Like, now, that dude from Georgia, he looks to me like he should make this team as the third. Now, let me ask you a question, because I talked to some people at work today, and they said, as crazy as this sounds, do you think Cordell Patterson makes this team?
Wow. If you would have told me, asked me that question in March, I'd have said, yes, absolutely.
Oh, so you're
or not March, but April. Or May, But
I think they could get somebody else as a returner, because the kickoffs and returns. I mean, I think in a punt return they get Bishop or Austin.
Yeah, I think.
I mean,
he might not.
The people out there, let me hear what you got to say. Do you keep Cordell Patterson, or do you waiver him coming next week? Amanda,
this guy here.
Thanks for tuning in.
Would waive him. I would waive him.
You'd waiver him.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's other guys that I think are more valuable than. I mean, that kick. I thought that kick, the new change, was going to be just changed. The change was going to be really evident. I mean, you're going to see like 20, 30-yard returns. People break one out.
You ain't seeing nothing.
No, it just did not happen. It's the complete opposite.
Okay, Burns. Okay. Well, he's going with Justin Fields. I still say Russell Wilson will be starting. And the thing, this is what I read. I read another article about the 4th string quarterback playing receiver and doing other positions besides quarterback and trying to make this team. And he was also returning kicks.
He was?
Yes, he was. Number 18.
Dominic!
My brother-in-law's in the house. He must not be working today. Or he's watching from work. God bless you. Hi, Dom. Tell Tina I said hello.
I'm looking this up right now because
I'm telling you, Plum Lee, number 18, was returning kicks. He's doing all other kind of stuff besides playing quarterback, and he's a hell of an athlete. I think he's at a 4.4.
Oh wow.
4.5. Well, he's at a 4.5 or a 4.4. Cordell Patterson's 30-some years old. This kid is younger. There's your fucking kick returner.
That's it, yeah.
And he could play quarterback if need be, and you could put him in some trick plays, and then you bring the guy from the Georgia Bulldogs as your third running back.
Are you sure it wasn't Anthony Averett?
No. Plum Lee. Look at the 4th quarterback.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Yes. Number 18.
Yeah, wasn't Plum Lee the guy from
Burns
Pawn
was at
Stars?
practice, and there he was. He was doing it in practice. See, they're doing something.
You are a wealth of knowledge. You know your shit,
I'm not wealth
Bubba.
of knowledge. I was just reading stuff. Burns is there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're literate.
Well, I can read. I mean, I do see.
Man, I'm looking him up, and I tell you what, I'm looking to try to see what his 40 time is.
Well, and if they're using him at the return game, they're looking at something, and Cordell Patterson's not 100%, they can cut him. No big loss. I mean, I understand that he's a great, returner, but 4.4, 4.5 speed is pretty fast.
Yeah, that's pretty
And he's
good.
not,
That's pretty
he's
good.
not, he's not 30 some years old. George T says he could be the next Randall L.
Randall L. Yeah, that was.
I didn't contradict myself. Fields is quarterback in Burns. This other quarterback is going to be playing other positions. I didn't contradict myself.
I don't know, Scotty. I'm looking at Scotty Miller and see if he makes team.
In the return position, not the quarterback position, because Russell Wilson has experience. He threw for 26 touchdowns last year, Burns. 26 touchdowns is more than we had in the last 3 years. I mean, I don't care who wins the game Saturday because it's exhibition.
I have a question for Burns, and Bubba, maybe you can help me out with this. When Brian Burns saw his doppelganger, was there like a flicker in the multiverse, and was there like did something happen?
So, hey Burns, did you get on the field and kick some punts?
Yeah,
I think Burns got him by about 4 inches or something.
Yeah, I bet.
Mop time. They sucked. Oh my.
Yeah, guys, I don't know. I'm looking right now, and I can't find anything on what he ran. So
yeah,
I'm sure I'll find it as soon as it goes over.
Now this is the 3rd week of training camp. It's in the books.
Last one.
And the 3rd week is all about consistency.
Right.
It's one thing that you do something over a short period of time, but who has taken the early camp gains and kept them up? Who has rebounded from a slow start? And the way you finish is way more important than the way you start. That's all it always is. So who are the winners and losers from the 3rd week of training camp 2024? Get this. The winner, one of the winner, Russell Wilson. And I'm going to read why he's a winner.
Okay, let's hear it.
There was much consideration when Russell Wilson missed the first week and half of Steelers training camp with a calf injury suffered when pushing a sled during the team's camp opening run test. Since then, Wilson has proven to be much ado about nothing. He looks healthy. He's decisive in the pocket. He's been more accurate than of the team's 2 quarterbacks. Simply put, his pole position means he's going to have the job to lose the job. And there's nothing of the sort so far. I'll take that. I will take that. Now, the biggest loser so far is Troy Fatanu. Awful timing, getting injured. He had he'll miss the regular season playing time. He doesn't seem like he's going to miss regular season playing time with an MCL sprain, but hard job to win from the trainer's table, because the fact that Fatanu was winning the right tackle job, like I said, means Broderick Jones would have to move to left. Also complicates things. That messed everything up. Okay, here's another winner. What's up, Boothie? How you doing? Another winner of camp so far. I bet you could guess who this is as a winner of camp, Shane. Guess who it is?
Zach Frazier.
You're absolutely fucking right. Zach Frazier, coming off a solid preseason against the Texans. Frazier has been working out with the first team. Should be expected to playing time with the top unit against the Buffalo Bills on Saturday. Continue to earn additional reps with his strong play. He has minimized mistakes compared to the first week of camp. There is a definite still a competition at center, but you can see Frazier starting to pull away from Nate Herbig. Okay? Now, loser. See if you can guess the loser that I'm going to be reading here, Shane.
I have no idea. I'm thinking. I don't want to go out on a limb, but I'm going to say Beanie Bishop.
No.
Could be a bad practice.
Uh-oh. Burns says McCormick will be starting at the middle of the season. Okay, here we go.
Who's the loser, Bubba?
The loser? Justin Fields.
Oh,
Justin
okay.
Fields. Yes, Justin Fields has looked very good during the 2nd and 3rd week of training camp. But when your MO as a player includes taking too many sacks, turning the ball over,
Oh,
and your
yeah.
preseason debut includes 2 sacks and 2 fumbles, it's going to do a lot to blunt the momentum of a solid camp practice. He is the big loser in the 3rd week of camp so far. Okay. Now we're going to go to another winner and see if you can guess who it is, Shane. I know it's going to be hard.
I would say the guy that had the second most tackles of the preseason game, and that would be Beanie Bishop.
Well, this one here in this category and this thing is Corey Trice Jr.
Corey Trice Jr.
The Steelers let Corey Trice dip his toe into the water before diving in. He wasn't working in team drills at all until the 2nd week of camp. I did not know this. He played on the 3rd team on Friday night, and since then he held down the number 3 outside corner back role and was expected to earn. He has even worked in some dime reps with Dante Jackson sideline this week. Trice worked with the starters and did not look out of place. Hi, Lakin. How are you? Now, this is going to be hard. This is going to be hard to guess this loser here. Okay. But I'll let you try to guess the next loser on this Steeler article here.
I would say who was trying to think someone got hurt. Am I warm?
No.
No.
I'll give you one guess.
Give me a second here. I'm gonna have to say, I don't know. I'm just gonna throw one out there. Copeland.
No, the loser, Darius Rush. Darius Rush has gotten a lot of opportunities at cornerback this training camp, but consistency is a thing that he's been lacking. When the offense exploded for a bunch of big plays on Sunday, Rush was on the wrong end of too many of them. His special teams prowess likely means he still has a solid grip on a 53-man roster spot. Playing time at defensive back might be slipping with Trice and Ryan Watts, both working in the dime package.
Yeah, Watts look good.
Okay, winner, chicken dinner. I'll give you a hint.
Watts.
He's a winner because he didn't have to work. He actually got signed in the offseason. Jeremy Moon.
Jeremy Moon.
Yes,
I was thinking about the other Watts, though.
Yes. What a week for Jeremy Moon. He got hurt. The Steelers signed veteran outside linebacker Marcus Golden to take his job. He came back from injury. Golden unexpectedly retired. I have no idea why. And now Moon appears to be the right back where he was, at the front of the line to be the team's 4th outside linebacker this season. So he's a winner just on the fact that Golden retired. So, but he was also getting some playing time, and he looked not bad Friday night. Okay. Now this is another loser.
I got it.
Losers
I know
and
this
winners. One. Okay.
Matt
loser.
Wright. Matt Wright, loser. Missed that extra point.
No, it's Des Fitzpatrick.
Oh.
Up of wide receiver room. Des Fitzpatrick has a path to the 53-man roster, but it depends on him playing a lot of special teams. In the first game as a team's top punt gunner, Fitzpatrick was called for a penalty and helped give a couple decent-sized returns. He's been fine as a receiver, but that matters less than his work on Danny Smith's special teams unit. Okay. Now, this is the last winner. And we talked about him tonight on the show. And you were going to check to see how fast he was.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Plumlee.
Yep. The winner, John Reeves Plumlee. Last week, John Reeves Plumlee was a kickoff returner, did a fine job of fielding and returning the kick during the preseason game. Far better than the top punt returner, Quez Watkins, who could be looking for a job. This week, he's playing at wide receiver, like Burns said, and seems to be doing just fine at that. Plumlee hasn't been overwhelmingly great, but the Steelers certainly seem intrigued enough by his athleticism to give him a chance. So right there, based on athleticism, if he's running a 4-something. I understand. I just read the article, Burns. That's all. What about? I think he's going to be cut, George. I think Watkins' display, if he has a poor display Saturday against the Buffalo Bills in the punt return, he will actually be cut. And I know you're high on Fitzpatrick because you like his name.
Yeah.
Hopefully. But I don't know if he'll make the team based in the receiving. Because like Shane said, Scotty Miller could be that slot until Roman Wilson comes back. And we have to see, because starting next week, they're gonna start cutting people because they're gonna play Detroit. You know what I mean? So and then everybody that's playing against Detroit are people that are looking for their jobs. You're not going to get any starters against Detroit. So you could watch that and not be stressed out because you're going to get third and fourth teamers. You're not getting anybody. Uh-oh. Our top 5 is about this topic. Well, we're going to be good now. We can pick people. We're already set. And everybody that's tuning in, once this show is done, I'm going and I'm going to, Mark is going to do his top 5, and I will actually have the show running on YouTube. So go to the Steelers Dynasty YouTube channel to jump on to watch us. I'm just using it as an extension. It's Mark's show, but we're using it as an extension, like hair extensions. You know? So, I mean, it's going to be probably on the NFL Network or CBS. Like I said, for me watching it, I'll watch the replay and see how it goes, because it's going to be 7:00 in Buffalo. So you're not going to see Josh Allen. You might see Russell Wilson. Right on, man. Right on. Yep. And, we'll just, it doesn't matter. It doesn't pay to get stressed, Steeler fans. It's an exhibition game. If you guys get stressed and upset and throw shit at your TV because it's an exhibition game, you got some bad, I don't know, you got some bad karma, or just
that's the pot calling the kettle black, mister. I broke my door because Kenny Pickett was drafted.
Draft's way more important than exhibition. You got to set the standard. You got to set the standard. I'm not trying to get all bent out of shape.
That closet door did nothing to you.
No, it didn't. It's fixed though. It's fixed.
Oh, that's good. It's fixed. As long as it's fixed.
I have comic books everywhere. But yeah, I mean, we're going to be doing get ready, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be doing Monday sometime after review, like get in depth with the Steelers victories day. Well, I don't know. I heard he was whatever. I haven't watched anything. I haven't watched any football besides the Steelers. You know? I haven't watched anything. I can watch NFL Network. It's going all the time.
So I'm just looking at the roster here, and I pull up Cam Sutton's picture, and it looks like that Keenan Peele, where they're just reading up random made-up names. Like it doesn't look like it's a real person.
I like when Peele does his school when he's a school teacher.
Oh yeah. Aaron.
Aaron.
What's
your name? If you don't tell me you're Aaron, I'm going to beat your ass. And then it goes like Sally. Funny shit, man.
That's hilarious. I love that so much.
But, well, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to collaborate with Steelers Nation Australia. We will be back to do the top 5. Thanks, Danny Donahue. Thank you so much. So, you guys, if you guys haven't subscribed to the Steelers Dynasty podcast, please do. Also, I got a lot of stuff going on I got tons of stuff. Tons and tons of stuff.
Wrestling's coming.
Yeah, next Saturday night in Johnstown, right here, Uncharted Waters. Tickets are going on sale. They're going as hot as hotcakes. We got 7 to 8 exciting matches, and the main event is Big Time Bill Collier versus NWA superstar Spencer Slade. Now I can't get the button off. There we go. And We also got I got a lot of, and also in September, Shane this is a big, huge thing that we're trying to help out. Trying to
Yeah,
get anybody. Go ahead.
Speaking of Steve, Steve went to Slippery Rock High School and talked to the football team today. So Steve's making his rounds. Steve Montleone. He is the president of It's About the Warrior Foundation, which helps veterans in the tri-state area. So this is Sportsman's Bash is $50, and guns and prizes will be raffled off from noon until 6. Every 10 minutes, 15 minutes, there's going to be a drawing, and you can there's food, free food, live music, drinks. It's a great time. You can't take your girlfriend, your wife, your boyfriend, whoever, to McDonald's for 2 people for $50.
You can't.
And one person's $50. You get a chance to win fabulous gifts. Then you have great food, great entertainment, and best of all, Bubba's going to be there, and yours truly is going to be there.
And also, guys, it's about helping the veterans around the community. All the money goes to help the community. And like I said, when I post stuff, and I never met Steve personally, and we had him on the show, and if you guys want to watch him in the archives where he explains this whole concept, I mean, it's just, to me, he sounded like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, he does. He's like a yep.
I mean, look at this truck. This truck is fucking badass. Yep. Like, if you don't feel patriotic driving this around and wanting to, take down some terrorism, you know what I mean? And God bless America, then you got another thing coming, people. So it's $50 tickets, like Shane said. You can't even go to Wendy's or goddamn. I can't go to. The only cheap meal I can get is Bob's Pizza, 5 slices and a Wapaho and a root beer for $13. People, you're not going to get that anywhere else. You can't. Like, I went to Wendy's last week and I was bitching. The girl's $38 and I didn't even get the order yet. So, I mean, I went to Permane Brothers Saturday and I got a pretzel and a sandwich, and Tim got some French fries. I had 1 beer, and our bill was almost $40.
$100 worth of subs at Jersey Mike's feeds like 5 people.
Well, me, you, and Burns could probably do fucking 5 subs. I mean,
Yeah.
So I'm going to go real quick and Shane's show, everybody. He did a show last night, Mountaineer Mafia, WVU Mountaineer Mafia. Shane, plug your show, brother.
Yeah, last night we talked about the ESPN has West Virginia's record going to be a 6-6. I thought that was a little bit of a stretch. We talked about that. We talked about how important the Penn State game is. Then the second half of the show, unexpectedly, we had a friend of the show pop on. He is a journalist with Clemson University. We talked about the ACC, the outlook for the ACC for Clemson, and also the good old days when there was, regional rivalries. But if you like college football and you're a sweaty college football nerd, tune in and don't miss it. So,
well, everybody check it out if you're a college. And very, very soon, we will be doing the fastest 20 minutes of NFL picks on this channel real quick.
When you said fastest 20 minutes, I thought you were talking about my wedding night.
Oh, man. But
no, I actually passed out.
We're going to be giving. I was hurting on mine. We're going to give NFL football picks. We're not giving spreads. We're just going to give picks. I think it's just me and Shane now because everybody else has dropped off the face of the earth. But me and Shane are still trucking. So me and Shane can, you know what I mean? I mean, if somebody wants to come on, freight train, but we got to have consistency.
It'll be us with maybe a special guest.
Yeah, we'll have a special guest. We'll maybe bring Kal-El in to do something.
Right.
Stuff like that if he wants to. And maybe
Magic
every week
ball will pick maybe.
Magic 8 Ball. So we'll be doing that. The fastest 20 minutes of NFL picks on this show starting the week before the regular season, going all season long because it's just adding, because it was on the Triple B Experience show, ladies and gentlemen, because that's my other podcast where I talk pulp culture and wrestling, and we do everything, interviews. I have 2 great interviews this past week that I got out. You can check it with WWE 2-time tag team champion Henry O. Godwin. Talked about his time with The Undertaker and the BSK.
Yep.
They were playing dominoes. I mean, that was pretty good. So, and also I want to give a shout out to all my sponsors. There we go. The Bunker Club, Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk with Larry Stryker, The Wolf. There we go. Let me see here. Damn it. Little technical difficulty. Oh, damn.
It's like a subliminal message. The Wolf and Weiner.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything now.
It's coming up.
Huh?
It goes away.
Oh, it is.
It's
not coming up on mine.
Yeah, I can see. Yucatan Tanning Salon.
Yeah, Yucatan Tanning Salon in Indiana, Pennsylvania. Got the gold. PP&J's. There we go. PP&J's on 286. Go out and see Phil. He's got ice cream now. Ice cream, and he's also, if you go to the store, he's actually doing ribs. He's doing ribs. He's got ice cream. He's got sandwiches.
That's such a crazy place. I got to check it out, Bubba.
Yeah. I tell you what, it's got the Buckeye candy. You can get some beer. You could do whatever. He's a proud sponsor of the APWF. We got, gosh darn it. Yes, Ralph Williams, Smoking Jim Frazier, and we got JT Toys and Collectibles will be at the show next week. Proud sponsor of the APWF. And also, hey, Larry Stryker's in the house. Brenda, thanks for tuning in. IndieWrestling.us, proud sponsor of the APWF. Hopefully to have our show out, I hope, so we can actually put it out there. They've been working on it. Hopefully today was the day that we could put the APWF Evolution show out there and, get something. So, ladies and gentlemen, Saturday night, Steelers versus the Buffalo Bills. Grab a beer and don't get stressed out. But we are going to be back on with Steelers Nation Australia with the top 5. I'm going to be putting it on the YouTube. So all you guys on Facebook, go to the Steelers Dynasty podcast YouTube channel, because that's where you're going to get the link. That's the only link you're going to get is on YouTube. It's a collaboration with us and Steeler Nation Australia right here, guys, right here in Australia. It's a collaboration, 2 podcasts giving you the top 5. If you haven't hit subscribe to the Steelers Dynasty podcast, please do. If you do all my stuff, please sponsor me. 2 podcasts, wrestling, just sponsor me, because then if I could do this for a living, I could quit my job.
2 podcasts, 1 cup, right, Bubba?
Yeah. Send me a link. Send me a link. I'll buy a ticket. Oh, for the military stuff, Burns. Yeah, I'll let you know. It's about thewarrior.com. That's all you do. And I'll be doing for Alley Cat Beverage. And speaking of Alley Cat Beverage, before we go, it's a proud sponsor, and anybody in Indiana County, a proud sponsor of this podcast and everything I do, wrestling and podcasts. If you live in Indiana County, besides going to Bob's Pizza, I'm telling you, you'll want to go to Alley Cat Beverage.
There's a new cat in town. Formerly known as Clymer Beverage, the newly remodeled Alley Cat Beverage is located in the heart of Clymer. Still carrying all of your traditional beverages, Alley Cat Beverage also offers all of the newest flavors, brands, and novelties, including slushies and popsicles. From the gridiron to the back porch swing, Alley Cat has your favorite beverage in stock and ready for any occasion. Stop in and see the new cat in town. Back the alley where all the cool cats go. Alley Cat.
What a promotion. If you can't get your beer at Alley Cat Beverage, you're not drinking enough. But everybody, stay tuned. We'll be back with Steelers Nation Australia, Steelers Dynasty podcast, the top 5. We appreciate you guys. We will see you here momentarily. Just support everything that myself and Shane do. We try to entertain all you guys, and we appreciate everybody. So let me see what this last comment is. No, I hope he smacks you, Boo. Booth's gonna smack you. I didn't see him on the commercial. So everybody, we will see you in a bit. Thank you so much. Well, if Boothie kicks his ass, that's all I know. I can't, you know how Burns is. So we'll be back in approximately a couple minutes. When you see us go live on YouTube, we'll be back on with Steelers Nation Australia and Steelers Dynasty podcast collaboration of Top 5.
10 o'clock.
Good night, everybody.